Hello, everybody. This is Mickey D bringing you Stationeers Season 2, Episode 45. And I can remember where I didn't stream yesterday, so now I'm trying to remember where we left off at. I know, before I forget, Mashda did send me the updated script for for the ACs. And let me get that going. Okay, so yeah, 3 and 3. Copy. There we go. I can close that. Alright, so before we forget about that, let me close our backpack. I don't know why it's on. So I noticed in the patch notes that there was a change that they've made that I want to check out. It sounds like if you place wires now or pipes, they will merge if you have the removal tool. So either the clips or the shears or the wrench. So I kind of want to see how that's gonna work. Okay, we don't have anything going on. I had that's it to last. No. All right. So, edit before we forget. Let's go to the library, and I think. Oh, let's just clear it and paste, because otherwise we know it will not paste incorrectly if we do Control V. Yeah, if you do Control V, it pastes everything on like one line, which is great if you're like copying a line and pasting. But if you want to do the whole code, you got to do the paste. Okay, so this lets us set AC1, AC2, AC3, tank 1, tank 2, tank 3, which is great because we got, 3 tanks on one side, 3 tanks on the other. So we can do 2 circuits, or two ICs, plus minus in the temp. So we can adjust it if we want. In default, it's plus or minus 5. Which is fine, and then what we're setting the tanks at. And then, yeah, it'll check if the AC's on, and if the temp is below or above the max and the current temp, and then it'll run the subroutine. AC2 checks. AC3 checks. Oh yeah, I guess you would have to do those because the subroutine for the. Wow, you just barely got that to fit in there, huh? Okay. And we're gonna do this as. So we had AC tank monitor. We're gonna do create new, and we're gonna say 3 AC. Auto run. Confirm. And export. And we're going to want 2 of these, but we can actually just overwrite this one, which was just starting. Oh, we got O2 filters that are full. Yeah, this was just auto starting the ACs. And we're going to auto save, convenient. Yeah, I do want to check out the pipe and the cabling thing. That could be very useful. especially since you usually do carry like the wrench and a fresh stack, and like if you're doing pipes and you carry the shears and cables, you know, if you're doing the cabling, because obviously you're always, you know, pulling stuff up and putting stuff back down. Okay, export, and very nice. So we have both of those. Let's go ahead and grab. Oh, we're gonna have to make some more housing soon. Oh, yes, hands full. Housing, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, we're down to one. Yeah, we'll make some more housings. So we want this on the same circuit, and I think really that's the only place we came up. So we're just gonna put them both right here. And I think that will work. And we'll stick one in. And we'll stick the second one in. Now, I want to turn that off. And we're going to need some heavy cable. And we should turn on the lights. Hey! Bum, 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 bum. Okay, put that back. Did we have... No, we just have regular cable there. Turn that on. And why does it seem for some reason that like my field of view is smaller? I think that's just me. Oh, we should check. Oh, that one gold ore is still stuck down there. Yeah, I've been very happy. The sorters and whatnot have not acted up lately, which is nice. And what do we? Oh, the lights. Oh, yeah, because they go so small. That always looks weird. We are going to need one more out here. Oh, no, we don't have an AC. Oh, we have the ACs out back. Yeah, we'll probably want to do a circuit for those as well. And do we have another nuclear battery around, or have we lost them all from dying? I think... Oh, the airlight... Oh, the temperature in there is, looks like our airlock bugged out. I'm not sure. We'll have to try going in from the inside. Heavy cable. Yeah, we need those. So I want to see... Yeah, it says if it's in your offhand. So it's supposed to merge. And I'm assuming it just says... well, it just says cable and pipe, but I'm assuming it means heavy cable as well. So if we do... this, and then if we do this, oh, see, I changed it to a three-way corner. Very nice. Oh, that is going to be so convenient. That's going to save. Ah, that is so nice. I think that's actually something I really wanted before, because that is a nice, nice, nice change. Okay, so now we're going to want to program all this. Oh, that'll be awesome. That's going to save a lot of pulling wire up, pulling wire down. So how do we want to run these? So I guess this one is going to control the tanks on this side, and then that one will control the 3 tanks on that side. Though we don't actually have AC set up on this one. I'm not going to worry about it because it's not even used in game yet. So we will, yeah. All right, so AC1 is going to be CO2. Oh. Oh, that's right. It's, yeah, because it's pulling in from outside, which I should just shut off. I mean, we're gaining CO2 from it in other trace amounts, but, you know, probably not really enough to warrant it running the filters constantly. So we want this to be, you know, we should probably go the other way because it's going to be C. Oh, really? Oh, yes, because we don't actually have this separated out. And then obviously AC1, tank 1's going to match. Oh, he should have done them that way. That's all right. It'll work. They're labeled. So CO2 tank. Oh. Great. Well, that one might just be called tank. Oh, that whole... I hope they fix that. It's weird, and does it, like, stationary battery is, like, a pretty long word, but it's just like the transformers for some reason. I think small transformers, like, just as... I don't know. It's weird. Okay, it only does it on some of them. Oh, that's gonna... Oh. Alright. That's going to cause an issue. Shoot. Yeah, the ACs are on a... the ACs are on a heavy line. So what we're going to have to do then is... Oh, shoot, that's not going to work either. How are we going to do that? ACs are on a heavy line because of the power draw, obviously. But the tanks are tied into the light line. Cable, I should say. We need to break that, but the problem is we need that for the filters. So... we could... it's going to be annoying. We'll have to rewire it all. And why is that filter not... Why is the data not hooked up on that filter? The data's not hooked up on that filter either. Oh, we'd actually... Oh, that's really weird. I was going to say, we don't actually need the data hooked up on the filter because we're turning the filter on and off. But there's a really good question. How is that monitoring... That doesn't make sense. How is that monitoring the filter status if the filters aren't hooked up to the data? I don't think any of the filters are hooked to the data. It's somehow pulling it through the power. Yeah, like H2 H2 filter data. Yeah, H2 filter, it's reading the data. I know it's running them off of that, but yeah, I don't get that one. There's a bug. Only the ACs are hooked into the data because we didn't have the filters automated. Wow. That's a pretty big bug. Obviously, it's pulling data through the power line. Oh, great. Oh. And it's obviously not something that's, you know, just new because they haven't changed. I mean, we've had that set up like that for a few days now. So yeah, because it's doing the analyzer and then it's doing just the filtration unit. Yeah, it's obviously pulling data from... I mean, it shouldn't even be able to see it on the line. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess it works, so we'll just leave it alone for now. Till I guess they fix it, and then it won't work, and then we'll have to rewire it. So what we're going to need to do is... Oh, is that going to work? I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, we might not be able to use this script right. I mean, I could interconnect this, but obviously that's not the greatest idea. Because I could just see it trying to pull power through to the heavy line. Because it does count it as all interconnected, we know that doesn't work great. And I can't isolate it with a transformer. What can I isolate that with? Can't isolate it with a transformer. I mean, we can isolate power, but we can't isolate data, which is how we did it before in the last episode. But we isolated power only. The only thing I can think of is we'll have to... Yeah, I guess we'll have to run a separate line for the data on all the ACs. I just don't know if that's going to... Well, this is power only side, data only side, so I guess it should be fine. If we have the data only be the light line. Yeah, we'll try it and see. I mean, I know this is where, you know, the IC power housing is pulling the power. It must be controlling it through the data line anyway. So I don't think, you know, we shouldn't need to have this hooked into the AC power. I guess we're gonna leave that like that for now. All right, so we're gonna have to open all these back up. All right, start off on this side. So yeah, we're gonna need to open all of these, and we're gonna just have to run a secondary. Well, actually, we can just come straight back. Oh, that's filter. Oh, wait. Okay, so the N filter's tied in. Yeah, only the N filter was tied in. Probably because I was right here and I accidentally ran it. I should see if any of this starts. No, see? It didn't care. Yeah, it's running the filter through the power line. Huh. Well,
Suit damage.
Really?
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, let's you know, just have a death at the start of the let's put our tools back. We don't care about the tape. Drop our tool bag. We actually do want that jetpack. Do we actually have any food on us? We do.
Cognition low.
All right. Yeah. We're gonna die in a minute. We know. We could run outside and grab a suit. I think we still do have a couple spares. But, you know, instead I just run through the Martian landscape naked, slowly suffocating as I recycle the stuff I don't want to. And just for fun, we can just run where we're going to respawn. Yeah, I do going to make some nuclear batteries. Let's leave my body over here. Oh, you know, random ores too. Is that a drill? Why do we have a random drill laying over here? Oh, I guess somebody must have died over here. I believe Mr. Montook randomly exploded. That looks like a spot he may have exploded in. Is this crater still here from exploding? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I still don't know. It's only him for some reason.
Health critical.
Okay.
Power critical.
Well, we'll leave our
critical.
random stuff out there. Oh, and of course, we get an autosave. All right. Well, hey, Zop. How are you doing? All right. Now that we've had our, start of the stream death out of the way, I needed a new suit anyway. Um, yep, we're gonna recycle a little bit. Oh, I should have grabbed the cable out. I should make it. I should set it to give cables back. I really should. Actually, while I think about it, I'm actually gonna do that right now. Oh, and jetpack is definitely at 100%. I'm doing all right. We finally got my wife's car back, which was nice. So she can stop stealing my car now. Because, she wrecked hers, so doesn't necessarily mean I want her driving mine. She doesn't like driving mine anyway, because I have a full-size truck. And she does not like full-size trucks. Let's see. So, yeah, we'll just set it to regular cable. I'm not going to worry about the heavy cable, because why would, we don't spawn in with heavy cable anyway. Cable coil. There we go. I guess we can add heavy cable just in case. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll have it give us back heavy cable as well. Insulation. I'm gonna get insulation and VAR power. Are those not used yet? I keep seeing those, and I just either haven't run into something that needs them. Now I gotta remember where where? Yeah, it's like kind of alphabetical order, but not really. Oh, very nice. Obviously in greenhouse, is that like a ton of ferns? Oh, kit mothership. Yeah, we don't care about duct tape. Cable coil heavy. There we go. All right, that will be good. So now we'll get those back. We'll turn it off. I hate turning this thing on because after we went through that whole day or so of those glitching out, I'm like, I just have this phobia now that when I turn the computer on, it's just going to wipe out the whole entire program, and then I'm going to have to sit there for 15 minutes re-listing everything through that horrible, horrible interface. Yeah, that is an idea. We could, do I actually want any of that? We want that.
Jetpack critical.
Yeah, we don't care about that. We do want that. And then give me the tool bag. And we probably don't need to eat because we just died. So we'll stick it over here for now. Another roll of tape. Too many rolls of tape. Oh, I don't need the data disk on me. Famous last words. Right there. And actually, we'll put that bar, and I guess we'll leave that there. Because we never, I wish there was a way to repair the suits. That would be nice. Okay, and then we have an empty tank, which can also be, you know what? This is kind of my, I need to put a, and I think we actually do have a spare locker. We should, actually what I should do is just run a chute from in here, inside the base, out. Oh, yeah, that's what we started to do over here. Yeah, we were going to run, this chute was going to go out to be, I don't know if it'll leave in here. the idea was is because, you know, you're going to be changing filters, so you're definitely going to need to recycle stuff that's in here, which we do got to make a couple oxygen filters, but I'm not really worried about it right now. But yeah, this was going to go out to go to the recycling line, which it would be better, I think, to have it in this area. Maybe we'll stick it right here, since for one, it needs to run over to, like, you know, that corner over there, since we need it to pull into the sorting system, because it's got to come in, you know, somewhere in this sectional line, which maybe we'll run through here and over, or out and above and down. I don't know. I don't really like the floating conveyors too much. I mean, this does work, but, you know. And what is... Oh, that's got some coal in it. All right. Oh, we'll throw it up over here. Oh, this is coal. Yeah, it's not an error. The filters are dead. You're talking about for the oxygen? Yeah, that one. The oxygen filters are shot, so I'm going to replace them. Yeah, but I'm not worrying about it right now. It's going to auto kick on. So we actually don't, we only have trace amounts of oxygen in this system. And unless we have an oxygen filter right here, which I'm pretty sure, oh, we do. Never mind. Okay, I'll throw that one in. I could have swore I did this before we shut down last time. There, it's happy. But yeah, see, there's actually nothing left in the system because I shut off that vent since we have the hole in the base right now. So, and let me go ahead and grab that tape. Let me grab that backpack. And now my actually, you know what? Let's drop that off. We'll grab that. There. That's all of our recycling. Except for random pieces of cable and stuff we have around. There we go. And we can recycle that. And we can recycle that. Oh. Ah, that's right. Yeah, we have all the junk in the bag. Oh, it's going to give me the mining belt back too, isn't it? Oh, no, that was a... Oh, it jammed. Oh, okay. No, it did jam up. Son of a... Well, that'll get cleared out the next time we restart the world. Yeah, see, we got plenty of... There's 4 rolls of tape at 100%. So, and I think there's more out front too. So I'm not overly concerned about it right now. No, we can go and make some nuclear batteries. So we have got to open up all these, which is yeah. Actually, we're gonna need to open up the whole line. Oh well, actually, no, we don't, because we're gonna run back to the cable. So we just need to trim back the line so we don't have all the junk. Yeah. So noticed a bug. You it seems like you can read off the filter status without actually being hooked to the data ports on the filters. So it's kind of a interesting discovery there, because I realized when we were coming back through that, yeah, I never actually set up any of those filters to be on the data port. So shouldn't probably really be actually reading the status of the filters. Okay, there. So now we can do this. Oh, I should open that one up too, just so I can clear. It is. Especially since it saved me from having to run a whole bunch of wiring, because I kind of forgot. I mean, we realized when we went to go set it up and it didn't find them, but Yeah, it's interesting. And that one was actually hooked up to the wrong network. Actually, we need that. Because that was, is that one the filter? Yes, that one was the filter. So, strangely enough. Oh, I should have seen if we put, I don't think it'll swap. Yeah, so this should be nice now. So this should make this a bit easier. Oh, except when we drop it. So we should be able to run a straight line back, and it should automatically turn that into a junction. How is, would we have to change it to a corner? I have a feeling that's going to turn it into a four-way. Yes. So I have a feeling, like, if we had, let's check. Oh, what are you doing? No, 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 come on. Thank you. So I have a feeling that if we need to change it to, we can probably do a corner. Ah, yeah, and it changed it to a junction. Very nice. That is awesome. And since we're here, we might as well do the actual appropriate thing and hook the data in. Because, you know, at some point they will fix that bug. And we're actually going to do all the filters real quick because I got to cut the lines on the other ones. But I'm loving that. That is awesome that they have added that. Yeah, that will save so much time from, you know, oh, it's actually letting me do it below the flooring. Yes, yep, cables and pipes now will merge as long as you have in your offhand the appropriate tool. So obviously wrench for pipes, and which generally, I mean, you know, most of the time you're going to have both because you either accidentally place something in the wrong spot or, you know, you had to pull it open to add into something. And you should actually clean this up a little bit too. I don't know why he left that. He actually did that in quite a few spots too. I think it's just one of those things that the cost doesn't really vary for a four-way versus the other ones. So, oh, we did actually have the data hooked up on that one. Okay, so we got data on that one. We got data on that one. We get data on that one. Oh, we have data on that one. And then we've got data on that one, which it actually let me put it underneath the grate, which it used to not do. So that's nice. But it may be because there was a connection there that it could snap to. Now we've got to open up. I hate that. Don't move those. Okay, let's pull all these up. At least this is a relatively easy fix. Pull that up. Pull that up. And then we can do that circuit. Yep. And I should open that one up. I'll do that at the end. All right, and that's the last one. Okay. And I gotta go check then for our waste one. Since I think we got that one. I think that one's just set up to auto run the ACs, which is probably fine. When is there a... Oh, it comes up. Okay. Yep. I was trying to figure out why there was a... Come on. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, so that one's done. And autosave. Yes, pipes also. Yeah, it'll make it a huge. I think, yeah, it'll save a lot of time. That'll be, especially when you're adding and pulling off of, something, adding something to the network. Yes, because we have. Oh, I gotta. Yeah, let's not do that. Um, Hang on. I'm gonna make sure that we reconnect all of these. I'm trying to do this in stages so we don't miss one. Um, yes, the AC data has to be on the same network as the tanks. Otherwise, the AC is not going to be able to see both. So yeah, we've got to pull the data over to. It has to come over to this light line because this is the line that the tanks are on, which the IC needs to be able to read for the pressure. They are, but that's why I have trying to automate the radiator system to stay around a set temperature because then it's basically we're setting it to like 20 degrees Celsius, and that should be warm enough that we can pull off heat easy enough and cool enough that we can dump heat into it easy enough. And then that's what most of our tanks are set at too. So the tanks and obviously the base will be warm to that temperature. So basically our cooling line, our tanks, and our base should basically be all around 20 degrees Celsius, except for the CO2, the CO2, which we've got warmed to 30, which I don't think matters as much for the automated hydroponics. It didn't seem to care, so I think as long as you come in close enough, then it assumes, I guess, the hydroponics can compensate for the temperature. If it's really cold, I know that the plants won't survive in the hydroponics, but as long as you're pretty close, I'm guessing it must have some, it has a tolerance built in. Just like there is a tolerance anyway. I mean, you can grow plants at 20 degrees. They just, don't do as good if it's, within the 30, is kind of what the game is like looking for. But we pumped in gases at around, I think, 17, and it didn't seem the automated hydroponics didn't seem to care. But so hopefully, I mean, we might actually just keep it. Yeah. Um, yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Because I think the first one we pumped in, it was way too low, and that's what I wanted to check, and I didn't like that. All right, so all these ACs the power should be now hooked back up, so we can go to. Yeah, our water's warmed up to 20 degrees, or that's what it's at least aiming for on it. It's below that right now, but it's still warm enough that it doesn't. Yeah, it's like 17. So, and okay, and then the last one. Yep. So now we can just go through and do all the corners, and we should be good to set those circuits up, and then the ACs are done. We just have to see if we need to adjust the radiator circuit at all. And I probably should plug those extra digital valves in that I threw in there that not thinking aren't really needed. Yeah, I have seen. I mean, there was people that made swimming pools like 6, 7 months ago, and There was some funky kind of issues with doing that that they ran into. I mean, I guess it worked, but it just seems like asking for trouble to me. Okay, there. So that's all good. I'm gonna close up that one. I'm surprised they haven't made it so like like with the cable, which I really hope they don't do. But I'm actually surprised that they haven't made it that if you have an explosive gas in a pipe and you weld on a pipe that the pipe doesn't explode. Um, since that would be technically you would be heating that up to a pretty high temperature, which would be kind of like realistic. But thankfully they have not. All right, so we should now see. So we got CO2 AC. Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, let's actually hook it to the data. Yeah, they actually just fixed a bug with the chickens. It was something like when the chicken was born, it made it so you. Oh, why won't it let me put a? But that should turn it to a. I don't know what it's not liking. Strange. So what if we do it? Oh, you know why? Yeah, I don't have the tool in my offhand. Yeah, that's the caveat to make it work, is you have to have the tool in your offhand. Yes, see, now it'll work. All right, so now we're hooked into the data for the ACs and the tanks, and then the tanks are still on their separate line, which really I should probably put that on a transformer just to keep the circuits isolated. Because I started cycling through and I'm like, why am I seeing the arc furnaces? Then I realized, oh yeah, both these and the arc furnaces just pull off the main battery line, which is probably not really the best practice to do. Okay. So we should, yes, now we're seeing all the tanks. And we're going to go the other way because we're starting at C. And I don't know why, but when you cycle through these, it always starts from the end of the alphabet and cycles back. Yes, you can. You can use the small transformers as well, which was what we did in the other setup. So we could isolate the data. Um, but that doesn't help in this case because uh, we want. Why was that not gonna? Well, it works that we can tie the data for the ACs right in. So the other one we didn't really have that option, but this we do in this one because we've already got the lines run through anyway. I think it was more of a placement of the wires last time, so that's kind of why we had to do it. All right, so yes, we want to technically go through this backwards, which means we're starting at the beginning of the alphabet. CO2 tank. Okay, now we're going to the hydrogen, which is going to be basically in the middle. It's H2 AC and H2 tank. Oh. Is our tank not labeled? Hey, master. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I like to leave it the same. That way they're going to show up together on this circuit. Makes it a little bit more convenient. Now, usually, okay, H2 tank, and then we want our oxygen. 2 back, O2 pump, O2. Oh, you know what? I think that's, one of those is a 0, and one of them is an O. Yeah, 0. So the other one is probably, I should actually check that, because I think Mr. Montuk actually labeled all of those. O2 AC, O2 filter. I guess which would be quick. Oh. No, that's CO2. Yeah, we don't want that. O2 pump, O2 pack, O2 analyzer. Yeah, I think those were actually zeros instead of O's. Volume switch. Oh. O2 AC. And then we're going to want our O2 tank. And then that circuit will be all set. Though I do got to... Okay. Yeah. Though we do actually need to pull that up real quick, because I just realized tank 1, 2, and 3 on that, or as the default program is the one tank is at a different temperature, which is CO2 is the for 0 and 1. So we want to make sure that that one is the one that's set. So 0 and 1 is the one we want to be warmer. Yes, so we're fine on this one. We don't have to change that. So that, we should be able to just kick on and run. Yep, and then it's going to automatically run the ACs. And finally, whenever we actually do manage to maintain a temperature, it will shut off. But this one, we want to set it to be 20 degrees, which we don't actually need to re-import it because it's the same program. So we want this one to be 293. Confirm. Export. Thank you. And this is going to be our water and our nitrogen. And we're not setting up our nitrous because we don't really need it set up since we can't use it. And is it? Yeah, we don't want that. Reach 2.0. All right. And yeah. Tank. Confirm. And then we should have standardized, yes, labeling through all of them. All right, so, yeah, we'll just go H2, oh. Why did we have... Oh, because it was underwater. See, yeah, it doesn't like update until, I'm assuming you load and unload the, or, you know, save and reload the world. So it's still kind of classifying it as water and putting it down at the end. Okay. And why? Oh, because we were, yeah. It's, this chip was the one that we had down before. So this one should be somewhere down with the W's because it's still basically classifying it as Oh, maybe it does update. Maybe it just takes a little while. Oh, we got an autosave. I'm like, man, that's a lot of IC housings. That's all right. Autosaves are an awesome time to drink coffee. And still sit and wait. I guess I could just chug more coffee. Yeah, I do hope they get the lag spike when it is saving to be okay. Where did it move it? Okay, nope, not H2. We want H2O. Huh. No, 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 no. Okay, well, we'll find it eventually. Console, CO2, vent O2, O2, X, X, X. Yeah, oh, okay, it was still done. Oh, we probably started just before it. All right, and then we went nitrogen. Oh. Yeah, we're set to every 15 minutes. And then we want... Okay. So much clicking. In tank. All right. So we should be good. So H2AC, H2OAC, H2O tank, in AC, in tank. And then this one's not used, which will later on be nitrous, but we don't care about nitrous right now. So that, yeah, which we have nothing to filter. So our filters are fully automated. Our ACs are fully automated. So if we ever actually hit our temperature, it will shut them off, which that one's actually warming up very quick because there's not very much in there. But yes, so very nice. Oh, and we've got to fix that circuit. I don't think we fixed that one out there yet. So yeah, there was a bug in that circuit where it was actually supposed to be reading temperature and the script is checking pressure. So we should, before I forget, go and... Oh, maybe we already pulled it up. Is this the one? I think unknown error in line 11. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, that must be the one for the valve. Yeah, we do got to put a computer out here sometime. But for now, we'll just rip holes in the side of the base and call it good. Easy enough. Import. Edit. Yeah, see. Oh, I did already update it. Okay. So, yeah, we did it last one. So, yeah, this one's reading the tank temperature, and it's looking for basically 30 degrees before it dumps it into the system. What? Oh, that's right. It was reading an error, wasn't it? So, SLE. Yeah, we can try that. Which, I didn't hit export, did I? Export, thank you. Yep, we will check and see if it doesn't error out now. Less than or equal to instead of less than. Okay. Well, no error so far, so we'll just keep an eye on it. And then, what are we running for? I think we're running the other. Yeah, this one's just on the auto start, which I guess we can go ahead and update this to the other script, because if we don't need it running, then that would be good. Though this one is at 451 degrees, so it's not shutting off anytime soon. But that's because I intentionally dumped a ton of heat into it to check the radiator, which I think was still not working. But I think we've got to, yeah, change that. So this was the gas temp valve. Yeah, so we will pull that back, confirm the overwrite on there, and now 3 AC auto run. Yes, we will load that. And tank 1, we're setting to 30 degrees, so that's fine. And I guess we're going to lie to this. And what we're going to do is, because we've got 2 ACs to run off of this, so we're going to tell it tank 1, tank 2, and then just set it to the same tank. And I'm assuming it shouldn't really care, because it doesn't know. Okay. Oh. Yes, yes, you can air out. That's fine, because you're not set. You don't know. Yes, so AC1 is waste 1. Tank, yeah, that's not, yeah. We're going to want AC2 set is. So this is going to be, let's go the other way. Waste tank. And then we're actually going to set this one as waste tank. And then AC, it's what, waste AC2. There we go. Oh, there it goes. Yep. And then that way it's going to aim to set one of those both at 30 degrees for the cooling on the waste tank before it allows it to dump it into the system. And very nice running. So we're good to go there. So yeah, that's going to run for quite a while. Then we want to check this one. Which is not, oh yeah, because I don't think it was working. This is what we were doing the end of the last episode. All right. So import, edit, which we could just tell it to that, overwrite. And then LSE, confirm. Oh, the sun is up. Oh, how quickly it brightens up. That's weird. I kind of got caught on that a little bit. So 285. I don't think we wanted that to open up yet. Let's see. What is it? Let's turn that off. Turn that off. No, I think we want to change that because we want that to be greater than or equal to, not less than or equal to. Edit. We definitely don't want it to be less than. So ideal temperature is 304. So what would be greater than and equal to? should really... equal to less than or equal to B. Less than or equal to 0. No. Less than... where is a greater than or equal to? F greater... well, you think it would be right there. Not equal to... oh, you could do SNE. So if it's not equal to B... oh, no, because we don't want it to be... yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, and we can do less than... yeah, the only thing about the less than or equal to... is that... I guess unless we'll just have to... we'll have to see how it goes. Because if we dump a ton of freezing ice in there, then it's going to make it really cold. And we obviously don't want that either. But since the issue is usually the tank is really warm because of the furnace, then we should be all right, I'm assuming. Okay, so we want SGE for this one. Yeah, because we want if A is greater than or equal to B, confirm, and export. Because this is going to be for the radiator. So if it's greater than or equal to 20 degree or 30 degrees Celsius, it will open this valve. There we go. Yeah, because it's 283 right now in the radiator system. So if they dump too much heat in, it'll open it up and expand it to the rest of this. Which really I should pull these out because we don't need these in here now. It was kind of a... I was thinking about doing it in stages, but then I realized that's overthinking it. We got to clean up under here too. I'm going to leave the coal for now. We don't really need it, and we'll leave a fire extinguisher just in case the coal kind of spontaneously combusts. Oh, that's right, it's jammed up. Yeah, we gotta wait until the until I reload the world. All right. So hopefully now then our radiator system is pretty much automated. And this is going to be dumping heat into it. I just wish it was faster. It's still slow. I could open that up to space too. We could do if it's really hot. Oh, maybe that is an option. We could do that if it's really hot. We could put some passive vents in there with a digital valve. And if it's really hot, we could have it open up the passive valves. Because then at night, when it gets down to like negative... okay. That was a freaky random hand. Okay. Yeah, if we put a passive valve with a digital... yeah, a passive vents with the digital valve, and then we hook up the same basically circuit, we can open up and let that be exposed to the cold air at night. It cools at the same rate no matter what the differences you have set, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so if you have it set to negative 99 degrees Celsius or you have it set to 30 degrees Celsius, it'll still, it still cools at the same rate. It's just a matter of it only drops it so much per pass, basically. But, all right. So hopefully, which at some point, yeah, so we're at 9. Really? Oh, that might, maybe they made a change there. I mean, we could try setting. Well, we do have them automated. So if that is so, yeah, but we're turning the ACs on and off. So you could just set it to like these then. If I can get, I really gotta like, I might revamp that at some point. I come back here way more often than I thought. So if we drop these all the way down, that's going to shut them off when it hits the temperature anyway. So, and all we care about generally is cooling that tank. So we'll just have to, like I said, we'll have to watch in case we dump like a ton of ice and it completely screws it up. But I don't really see that. I don't know. I say I don't see that happening, and then you know what'll happen is in like 4 episodes we're gonna go, oh, the waste tank's at negative 300 degrees. So we'll see. We'll see if it cools any faster. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I guess we can see if it dumps heat in any faster. Which you think that would be? I could have swear that just dropped. I could have swear that was 9.2, but I could be wrong, and I probably am. Yeah. So, no, it is. How is that dropping? I mean, yeah, we're pulling heat out of it to heat those ones up out there, but we're pumping gas in from 446 degrees Celsius. That's, yeah, I don't, I really think they need to re-look at that again, because it just seems so difficult to like heat stuff and transfer the heat. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to go off on that. Before I forget it, little side thing here. We're going to make a couple nuclear batteries. This interface. Really? We don't have Invar and Constantine in there. I guess we can make some real quick. Oh, no, we don't have nickel. Yeah, we got to find nickel. I don't know how I made one, because it told me I didn't have... I guess I had enough for one. Alright. Well, one's enough for now, I guess. Yeah, at some point I'll do a mining run, but I'll do that off camera. There. Charge, because you don't really help me too much when you're dead. We got to get our airlock straightened out, too. Let's do that. And then, what do we got? We got ACs automated. We got filters automated. We pretty much just need to run pipes to pressurize the base, and we should be good. And I have no idea why this is locked. Is it going to air out? Oh, no. It actually did run. Okay. No, whatever. Well, I'm not going to worry about cycling because... Oh, we should set slave consoles, too. Let's do that real quick. That's something we can take care of pretty quickly. I think we got to make some advanced airlock circuit boards, but we got definitely plenty of consoles. No, don't build that. Advanced airlock. And that will keep us from locking ourselves out or getting locked out once again. Oh, yeah, on that one where it's set to the range. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like I said, it's usually that one is a matter of which we might have to do something different because it's not cooling off that fast. But oh, really? Oh, actually, can I stack those? No, of course not. But I don't need the heavy wire on me, so we'll put that back because I do need some sheets of glass. And I could actually put the screwdriver away because I am going to need the data disk. And actually, let's do that. Alright, so we're going to put... actually, it's on that side. I don't think we really have... Yep, we'll stick it right here. And there. Oop. And then what we can do is... actually, we're going to have to open that up first, aren't we? Actually, can I pass through the... It probably won't let me. No. Yeah, you can't pass through the airlocks. Alright. Oh, actually, just do that. And do I want to run through the floor? You know what? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just run through the floor. It's got the basement underneath it anyway, so if we have to open it up for some reason... And let's turn on our jetpack, because we've fallen into the basement enough times that we know it will damage our suit. Oh, shoot. Oh, it'll work. I'm going to say I forgot we had the power line coming up from that side. It's alright. We'll deal with it. That's right, it's hidden in the floor anyway, because nobody will ever see it. And I think that, well, actually, yeah, we can come in wherever. And that. And I'm assuming we're going to want a corner to do that. And I'm assuming if we go there and have our clips on us, ah, very nice. Look at that. That is so convenient. Console dual make sleeve. Oh, wait a minute. I just did that backwards, didn't I? Son of a... Give me the... inventory space. Inventory space. Yeah, I know. Now you're going to be all aired out. What? There we go. Yeah. All right. So, air gas sensor, yes. Not, not exterior. Come on. Interior, exterior, exterior. Thank you. Yeah, we don't need those reversed again. Interior, interior. Oh, I gotta do the doors. Duh. Oh, get that out of my way. I really wish it didn't jump like that. Okay, exterior airlock, interior airlock. Awesome. Yay. Now, why is it, console say, oh, is that the right? That should be. Yes, that's it. All right. I'm assuming it's because it's open. Oh, and did that? Should check real quick. It did. Yeah, because it didn't let us go below that. All right. Well, we should be all set. And let's, not that we really matter. Go ahead and button this up. What? The, oh, the client has to be reloaded? Or the world? I don't think I've ever realized that. You see how often I make stuff slaves. That was actually a good suggestion, whoever made that. What am I... There. Actually, let's... Well... Yeah, we'll be fine on that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, we won't worry about it right now then. I'm not going to do a... yeah, we can go ahead and bring that up. And again, devs, why start off the flooring in a vertical position? It's flooring. 99% of the time, you're going to use it in a horizontal position. Makes no sense. Yeah, and we'll do the same thing out. Really? Thank you. We'll do the same thing here, obviously. Yeah, we'll center it. Why not? Okay. Very nice. Really, we're down to one sheet of... Oh, look, there's more glass right there. That's fine. Yeah, we left those out here for circuit boards. You know what? We'll leave some consoles out here, too, because we do have... not that I think we'll really need any, but we have some right here that can come in. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't decided if we're going to fill these in underneath here or not. Probably not really a reason to. Oh, come on. Stop. Stop. I hate it. It does that every now and then. It's a ghost tool. All right. Wrench. get this opened up. And that opened up. And it's a good thing we hadn't pressurized the base yet. Because, yeah, that would be outside. Actually, did we not do... Oh, I guess maybe... We'll probably pull this up later on and do that. That bottom row should been done. Obviously, kind of missed it, but... Yeah, that bottom row should be done because that's the bottom of the wall. Yeah, because if the base had been pressurized, I would have assumed that that was closed up. Because all the other walls around the base are for the bottoms. That could have been bad. Jetpack. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do that. And that. And I'm so glad I don't have to destruct that now. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I need to go the other way. Oh. Yeah, that is so awesome. It's the little things. Oh, come on. Except, you know, when they won't actually connect, which is highly annoying. Yeah, that is. They did it with pipes, too. You just have to have the appropriate removal tool in your offhand for it to work. But yes, much liked feature, I would say. It will come in very, very handy. Yeah, which, yeah, which at least we're back to the normal, just reload the world and it's working again. So that's... You know, that's at least easily enough to deal with. Oh. Do we have any steel sheets out here? I don't think we do. I was trying to see if I had one I could steal, which, I mean, I could just take one off of one of those. No, we have random pieces of coal and, you know, other stuff, but, yeah, no. Oh. Oh, that's right. I did bring the computer out, so because I was going to set it up over here. Which one? We might put it on the airlock circuit. We could, because it is a separate, it's separated by the APC, so it wouldn't see any other. Oh, there is another IC on there. Never mind. That's right. I forgot about that. We do have the other one on there. All right. Well, I know I'm leaving the torch running, but it's only for a minute. Because we definitely want that one sealed up. Okay. Get this one programmed. Thank you for bouncing me. Oh, whoops. Yep, we don't want that. And it has to be that one. Can you not make... Why is it not showing to make it slave? Okay. Well, fine. They're still showing as being a slave, so that's alright. Oh, we can actually close that back up now, too. I don't know why we still have that. That's right, because when the airlock door is screwed up, we shut the power off that way. And I still, crowbar. Why couldn't you just close that with your hand? I mean, I don't know a single electrical panel in the world that you have to use a crowbar to open up. You know, generally you pull the little ring and it pops right open. Since, you know, it's got switches and breakers and things in it that you need to access from time to time. I don't think your plus or minus 5 degrees is working very well. Though they are actually coming up, so that's very nice. 19.9. Oh, that's... Oh, that one's set for 30. That's right. Yes. Well, screwdrivers, though, are normally only if you're actually removing the whole front panel. But I would say that the one on the APC is more of a door than, since, you know, it doesn't, like, fall to the ground when you pull it off. I mean, it's not like you're using, like, just putting a steel sheet on the front of it, you know. Well, I don't know. I used the text that you the AC text file that you sent me last. So guess hang on here. Yeah, it's definitely obviously trying to adjust it. Just like you watch the circuit, the switch flip back and forth. Actually, let's just do it this way. Oh yeah, we still need to make a circuit for the R1 movement, move max. Is below supposed to have 2 L's? Shouldn't that be below min? Or did you actually set that in as a... Is that a typo? Well, I'm just seeing if you have it, you know, is it actually looking for... Is above max. Oh, no, you did actually do it. Is... Okay, there. Not that it saves anything, but, you know. Sub current min temp. Tank temp. Min temp. Current max temp. Tank temp. Max temp. I don't know. We'll go look. That is always a possibility that I screwed that up. Well, no, set to 20. Oh, no. See, it's running constant now. 19.7. It doesn't look like it's using the plus or minus 5. So that should be in, and then it should be yep, NAC and in tank. Yep, that's right, because that's the in tank, and then that's the NAC. In tank, tank 2, AC. Yes. And then that one I did move to be the 20 degrees. Oh, we should go check and see if that other one aired out again. Oh, I labeled it before. Okay. 19.4. That cooled down quick, though, because that was at 19.9. 19.3. It's actually cooling down. The AC's not even keeping it warm. Especially when that AC line... It's number 2. Yeah, this is tank 1, AC2. Yep, AC2, and tank 2 on that one. Okay, why is it not even... Oh, you know why? Because it's night now, and the temperature's dropped, and the base isn't pressurized, so now it's negative 24 degrees in here, and the base is losing all of its heat. That would make sense. 6.4. But I do want to see what temperature is the waistline at. If I was actually on the right side of the machine. 4.5. That's still kind of cold. I think that's actually colder than it was. I think we were at 9.2 earlier on it. Wish that doesn't... Well, they are sucking the heat out, so... But still, we're pumping in heat at 445 degrees Fahrenheit, or Celsius. Now, it's... Yeah, that's only dropped 10 degrees. 4.4. Yeah. 4.4. Basically. So... Well, actually, no. This is not pumping into the system currently. Which we could force it to do. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. This is isolated from the system right now until the temperature drops. So, this is just what the radiator system's at. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see once we get the base pressurized and heated. At a yield on line 46. Okay. Yeah, we'll just take this. We'll take the circuits with us. Really? No, I didn't want to swap them. Oh, that's great. Now I'm going to go check and see which one's which. Because one of those is import, edit. Okay, this is the... Alright, now this is the N2 one. Yeah. So, line 46. So, you want me to add a yield? Oops. On there. Oh, I didn't realize you could move that window. Uh-oh. Did that actually cut the bottom of the... hang on. Edit. Yes. So, yeah, we want to add it in, not add a line. Oh, I did it again. All right. Oh, you want me to get rid of the J start? No, yeah, just before the J start. Yeah, no, I got it. Okay. Export. Give me that one. Do the same thing on this one. No. Oh, autosave. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that means I can drink some coffee. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Though it's not that bad. It's one line. Import. Edit. And so then we're just going to add it. You know, you think I could remember that. All right, yes. Now this one should have, yep, the 30. Confirm. And export. Now, we want to make sure that we put these. This one needs to go in here. And that one needs to go in there. Yeah, you think I'd remember it, but all right. So we're actually getting. I mean, we can get them up there. So yeah, I think we'll be all right once the base is actually staying. Is actually heated because we would you're still not full yet. And yeah, the O2 filter we put in there, we're doing good on. The N2, well, obviously, yeah, we're not really ever going to run that. So really, it's only the CO2 filters. All right. I still am thinking about changing those lights around because it just bothers me that they, you know, they're counting down to the right instead of the left. But honestly, just more, you know, we can actually still see. Obviously, there's not a lot of green left, so we know it's going to wear out soon. What are we doing for time? Oh, we're not. Yeah, we're at an hour and a half. Not right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I haven't decided actually what I'm gonna do. I could have swore that was gonna break my suit, and I'm stuck on top of the AC. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm gonna actually do. I don't know if I want to do another episode of Stationeers tonight or not. I am definitely gonna do another stream or two. But I actually picked up. Oh, and I really hate you can't see the library in here. This is annoying. Well, I did pick up the new Subnautica. And I picked up, so the Subnautica Below Zero. And I actually kind of went on a little spree and I picked up like 3 games. Yeah, Subnautica Below Zero, Panthropy, which is kind of another, you know, survival, build your base, that sort of thing. That just released as well, which is I've had on my wish list. There's like a couple of games, and I was actually going to do a what is it? Genesis Alpha, whatchamacallit. I was thinking about doing a stream on that as well. Though that one's kind of interesting, but I don't know. It's got the whole, like, what is it with the whole retro 80s kind of space survival? Yeah, I know. I mean, but that's the same thing Subnautica wasn't either for a long time. I mean, obviously, you can't do like a complete playthrough, but from what I understand, it's, you know, it's a lot more finished than Subnautica was because obviously they were able to build off of the first Subnautica. So a lot of the systems and components were right in there, and they were just able to add some new stuff and obviously go from there. And it seems like it's more, there's going to be more tweaks to it, but it's more like storyline stuff and additional assets to be added in. But I figured it might be good to kind of check it out. I don't know. Yeah, what is it? It's why am I forgetting the name of it? Yeah, Genesis Alpha 1 was the other one, and then the Panthropy um, was the other that I was looking at, and I was thinking about doing a stream of one of those tonight. The Panthropy, I saw it a while back, and then it wasn't, available. So I threw it on my wish list, and then I was like, I know that's a game I'm gonna want, and yeah, so I got it. I've actually haven't played it at all, so that might. But you can make mechs in it, which is kind of just standing apart. And I'm not sure. I mean, it's kind of like I don't know. It doesn't look as polished as it reminds me more of the earlier like Empyrons. Um, and I was thinking about doing a stream on Empiron as well. I haven't played Empiron in quite a while, so they've done some. There's been a lot of changes in that, um, and so I don't know. I'm trying to debate. Uh, And what else was there? Was something else? Oh, and I don't know if I'll do a stream on it or not, but I picked up Gold Rush, which is always kind of I don't know. I've had a interest in it. Oh, you know what I saw was coming out too, is which I don't know when it's coming out, but kind of the similar to like Gold. I don't know if yeah, well, technically, I guess it's a 1 year exclusive because it shows up as Steam that it'll be available next year, so January 2020. So that's when I was surprised because I saw it and I was like, "What?" I said, I didn't know if they were doing like an early, like a beta thing on it. Um, but yeah, it's kind of I jumped into it for a little bit and it's pretty interesting. It's got the whole like 80s retro kind of, you know, computers and stuff. I don't know why. It's just a big, I don't know, Bright Edge and Stationeers, and there's a couple other ones. I don't know why that's such a popular, like, setting. Quite a few other games too. But anyway, yeah, the synopsis is basically you're sent out, you're a clone, and you have a crew of clones. And basically, if you ever need another crew member, you just pop out a clone. Um, but it's your space station is basically your colony, or not your space station. Your ship is basically like your colony. So you basically just expand your ship, and you add on more stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know why they did that. And Epic is I don't think last I knew, I guess the Epic platform. I don't know if it doesn't support like Mac or Linux or something, but I know that there's some OSs that it's not supported on yet. So that was another thing. But it's the same thing. Satisfactory is gonna. They've already announced that it's a 1 year exclusive on Epic, and then they're going to, which a whole bunch of people made a stink about because they basically pulled it from the Steam store and said, 1 year, it's an exclusive 1 year exclusive contract with Epic, but I believe Epic bought, who was it that bought? They may have bought Satisfactory, or the producer of Satisfactory. I could be mixing that up though. I can't remember which company bought them, but yeah. So, but they said that after the exclusive contract is up, that they might look at bringing it into Steam, which I'm sure is probably what's going to happen. Just because Epic is obviously a platform that's like in its infancy, and I find personally I find it annoying. I mean, I kind of wish they'd really do a. Yes, THQ. You're correct. That is who bought it. Yeah, THQ Nordic. Um, yeah, they bought. They didn't buy Coffee Stain themselves. They bought the group. Coffee Stain like falls under. They have like Coffee Stain Publishing, Coffee Stain like Games, Coffee Stain. Like there's like four different branches, and they basically bought the umbrella. THQ bought like the top company basically that they all fall under. So they didn't really buy the game studio. They just kind of bought the upper one. So I guess it didn't really change too much for the game studio. Is in a nutshell. Now how much of that's just PR and how much of that's bull, we don't know. But anyway, um, but it was recently after that that they announced that they were going on to Epic Games. So, eh. But they did also say that that was something that was in the works for quite a while, but they couldn't. I guess there was like a non-disclosure agreement on it or something, so they couldn't say anything until they actually moved it. That's why they didn't pull it off of the Steam store until it went onto the Epic Games. I don't know why it would be hush hush. I don't know. It seems kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking about jumping into one of those. Maybe we'll jump into the Genesis Alpha 1. And it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's something I would play a lot. It's definitely like, you can jump in and do it. And I will tell you though, I played through the tutorial, and like when things went wrong, it was like a matter of, because basically aliens can infest your ship. And if they get on the ship and you don't know it, then I guess they can like breed and replicate, and like the next thing I knew is like just the ship was falling apart. So, mm, and yeah, so it is kind of interesting. I don't know, but you can kind of like collect DNA and stuff, and like go and oh, I should actually pull this down. Um, uh, make alien hybrids, and there's some like upgrading and stuff. You find you basically go land on planets, and you get like this small little area around your harvester, and you can find some planets have like what they call sites, and you can upload data, and it unlocks new stuff. So, well, I don't know. But I was thinking about checking that up. Or the Panthropy. I haven't even looked at that yet. Maybe we'll load that up. Just because I know the Genesis Alpha, unless there's quite a bit more to it later on, like it would, I don't know, it would just seem like it would get kind of repetitive. I don't know. But the goal is you're supposed to find like a habitable Earth-like planet. Um, who knows if you ever do? I think you're pretty much just stuck in the ship, for the purpose of the game. But I don't know. Maybe you actually do at some point in the map, because there's a big map and you can hyper jump your ship around to different solar systems, or basically different systems. So, and your resources are definitely not. Um, you can scan the stuff in the systems, and you don't have like every resource, and it's quite limited. So you got to jump around quite a bit to be able to gather the resources and stuff that you need, um, to like keep expanding or build new stuff. So, but we'll probably check that out at some point. But anyway, we're gonna end the stream here before I ramble on too much longer, because I'm sure people don't want to just see me stare at the elevator. And what I'll do is I'll come back with something. I'm not sure what. I do kind of want to jump into either one of those. Um, and I was going to do Space Engineers. Yeah, you mean like Stationeers? Or Planet Nomads? Or Space Engineers? Or Oh, Rust. Yeah. I can't get it. I've had Rust. I've had Rust for like a long, long time, and I just can't really get into it with, the way that the balance is. Plus, they kept, you know, it's like you progress, and then it's like, oh, well, we're gonna do this a different way now. And then you progress, and it's, oh, we're gonna do this a different way now. So, yeah, I haven't touched it in quite a while. I am more into the sci-fi um, survival anyway. Well, that's what it oh, welcome to the Stream Gods tape. Satisfactory is basically a 3D version of Factoro, um, in a 3D world. Um, yes. And that is, Panthropy is supposed to be like that as well. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to work together in groups. Uh, so, and I don't know if you can actually play it single player. I know they've got servers set up for it. Like I said, I haven't even loaded up. I've went as far as to load up and read the this is an early access title. It may be full of games, bugs, and yes, I know. And I am hoping to get a code for it, but that's like there must be like probably 40,000 people signed up for it, and they do 500 keys, or I guess 1,000 keys every 2 weeks. So, what's the odds of getting one anytime soon or at all? So, but oh, and I should eat. Do I still have? No, we got a full one right there. I don't know. I haven't. He hasn't showed up, so I don't. I don't. He hasn't commented at least. He might just be being very quiet, but I don't think he is. Um, yeah. So, what do I? Hang on. Let me pull up my Steam library real quick, because I do have some stuff. I mean, I almost count Worlds Adrift as like a base building game, but obviously it's not really, but it's like your ship's your base basically. Um, and actually, let me do this the other way because I can't see the chat if I have that over on that monitor. Yeah. So Panthropy. Oh, Memories of Mars. That was one I was gonna check out. I was thinking about doing one for too. It has kind of mixed reviews. Oh, yeah, he's not on right now. I don't think I don't have any contact information for him, so I don't know if he uses a different name or not. Um, oh, wait a minute. Is Beelzebub, hang on. I might actually have. Is that Adramlek? Or Adramelech? That might be Beelzebub. I'm not positive. I think it is. If so, he's away. So he's not signed in. I could be confusing him with somebody, but I'm not positive. I think, I'm almost think that is. Um, yeah, Memories of Mars. It's got mixed reviews. It's kind of coming up. They've done it's basically balance issues. Um, and Space Engineers, if people aren't aware, is doing another play test for the survival overhaul. I was debating on whether doing a stream or not. They made a few changes, but it doesn't sound like there's anything like earth shattering. We've kind of already seen. Yes. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, he's take off the 037 if you're doing them on Steam. He might give you like a Discord or something instead by accident. But yeah, it's just Adram Malik or Adra Malik. I'm always gonna get his name wrong. Um, I always want to call it Adram Lek. But yeah, on Steam he doesn't have the 037. So So, okay, very nice. Um, yeah, I'm kind of waiting for an update for Hellion, but that's going to be a couple months, which is annoying. But it is what it is. Oh, Cyrus New Dawn's actually had quite a few updates too, so that was another one I was thinking about streaming. And yeah, so obviously there's like Take on Mars, which does have kind of base building, but it never really went anywhere. It never really got. Nothing's wrong with Hellion. It's just we've done all the current content. So I didn't really want to do another stream because the only thing really is to go back through and do the stuff we, just did. No, I love Hellion. I just wish they would do updates a lot faster and, get more content in it. But yeah, same thing with JCB Pioneer. That was actually kind of fun too. But there's they, we won't see an update for that for another like probably 4 months. And Hellion's the same thing. It'll probably be another couple months before we see an update. No, I really like Hellion. I really, really like it. I just wish it was, a little bit more polished and, they get some more. But hopefully the next updates will maybe be a bit faster if they're adding, well, no, they're actually adding custom objects in for the missions too. So I was going to say if they're just scripting, missions, then that would be relatively quick. But they are actually adding custom content, models and stuff in for the missions and stuff. So that's going to take time. And I don't think Hellion has like a huge, team behind it. But they're doing pretty good. So, oh, thanks for the follow, Gauze Tape. And I still like debate on doing a stream on Rock, but Rock is I don't really want to do anything until they come out with, we found more funding and we're gonna keep developing the game because it's kind of like a half. It's got really good parts to it, but it's like been a buggy mess since it was released. And it was like you can work around a lot of the bugs, but it's just, that's annoying. And if it's not going to get any better. Oh, did you? Okay. Is it a simple fix? Because I could just do it real quick before we end the streams and I don't forget. I do have Arc too. And I have like 7 Days to Die, and I just barely ever play either one of them. Novus Incepto, that's another base building one that is I haven't really jumped into too much. And then of course we have Outpost Zero, but Outpost Zero is I'm hoping they get some more polishing done on it. It's just I don't know why I need inventories that I can only see like 3 lines on, And then of course we got Planet Nomads, so which is we're waiting for more content. Oh, okay. Hang on. Yeah, we'll fix that real quick, and then that'll be the end of the stream. And then I got to figure out what we're gonna do. Either probably Genesis Alpha or oh, I need the circuit. Actually, I need both circuits. And I actually need the one from outside too. Okay, import, edit. So search to move tank. Really? I hope it. Oh, here. So line 22. Yeah, so as soon as you said that, I loaded it up and I go, oh yeah, there's 2 twos right there. Okay. That was easy enough. And this is the second chip. Confirm. Grab that. And we'll swap that back over. Import. Oh, we got an O. No. Oh. I see what you're saying. Yep. Confirm. That's all right. Oh, you know what? And that one I should, hang on. This is the one that matches the original because it still has the 303. So we can go ahead and overwrite that. Except you still have your bellow minim. And export. But that's okay. Oh. All right. So we pop these back in. 303. Yes, that's funny. Oh, I should remember. Yeah, because it says gas temp on it. I should really relabel those. Not that it really matters too much. All right, and we got to go do the one outside. Yeah, because the one outside, which is probably we've now set to -99. So, oh, you know what? We didn't actually. I didn't. Wow. No, it's fine. That's right. We want it that way. I was gonna say I didn't change it in here, but we don't actually want to change it in. I swear, every time I come out here and I see all that reflecting, I think like things are on fire, and it's like, like the furnace is running, and I'm like, oh my god, who left the furnace on? It's like when you're on a trip, you get halfway there and you're like, did we leave the stove on? Okay. Yes. Confirm. Oh, so it was just 3. Was it just 3 that wasn't sitting in? And export. All right. Yeah. So we're going to, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I mean, I still want to, we'll still be doing quite a bit of, I don't know, maybe we'll jump into Genesis Alpha. Just because Panthropy is one I don't want to just... I mean, I probably will just jump into it and do a stream without playing it, so I can be completely confused and have no idea how to do anything. Oops, I didn't mean to grab that battery. But I think that one's going to be a little bit more like longer running. I mean, Genesis Alpha, I can see it can be one that we could, jump in and not do for a while and just jump in. But we've done now, 45 streams of Stationeers straight. So I want a little, swap it out a little bit. Well, they come up. See, we're at 19.5. They come up during the day, and then I think once the sun drops and the temperature drops, because we're at 12 degrees Celsius right now, but we're going to be at, like -60 by the end of the night. And that's when it starts losing the heat. So, that's just the tanks not being in a, enclosed environment. Oh, the waste. Let's go see. Probably not by... We were at like 4:30, like 10 degrees Celsius. It's going to take forever. And what is our radiator system? Oh, yeah. See, our radiator system is like cold. And honestly, what I can do is I could open up the valve. It's just going to pump in lots of really hot gases into these. But it'll probably actually cool off faster. The only thing it'll probably do is it'll probably kill our potatoes. which I should probably run up there because I just realized we haven't checked them in a bit. We might not actually have anything running in the hydroponics. All the potatoes might have run through. Or, you know, we could still have potatoes growing. Though we've got 20, 40, and... oh, we still got another 20 potatoes to produce. Alright, so, yeah, it's got a little bit longer. Oh, that's right. Our crate's not out there anymore. Oh, I thought we left those open. It's strange how the potatoes can survive in the Martian atmosphere and not, you know, like wilt or autosave. Awesome. We are going to pressurize eventually. Yes. That's actually pretty much the only thing we really have to do, like the only main system on the base. To really, we got to do the vents and the heating and the cooling. Like in-base heating and cooling and the vents. And then probably set up, I don't know if we'll just tie into the purge system. We got to set up some type of purge system too. That's one other thing we got to do. So yeah, we need to set up a purge system for the gas tanks, which is basically just adding a loop and a valve so it can just constantly purge out the tank if we need it to. And then we do need to set up a... yeah, I saw we had one potato that was... yes, thank you. Yes, our nice little stockpile of potatoes. I think we can probably shut down the hydroponics for a little while. And I don't know why I just closed that. We can just leave that open. That one would close. Yes, but we are going to pressurize the base. Oh, thanks for the follow, Norris. Norris? I am so terrible with names. But, yeah, it's definitely going to be pressurized. But I think we got to add the purge system in, which is relatively easy. All we do is, let's see, filter. And I think what we did before was I just tied a line running back, and we just put a shut off. We just put a valve in it, and we just manually hit it. Nope. Well, that didn't fix that. So, yeah, when it hits 19.9, it just cycles constantly. So, yeah, we'll have to check. Because obviously that's not saving us too much power like that. But, yeah, we have some contamination in the systems. So we got to fix that. I mean, I know our O2 has some contamination in it. I don't think not every tank is contaminated. It's basically like the O2 and, you know, I know the nitrous, which we're not even going to like use right now for anything. That's clear. The CO2, I believe, has some slight stuff in it. But that's, you know, we kind of have had that since the beginning. We just haven't, you know, been really using the gases too much besides the furnace. So hasn't really been that issue. We also got to collect a lot more oxides. You know, obviously we're not going to be able to do any really nitrogen right now. I think there is a whole bunch of nitrogen in the waste tank because it uses it for the purge cycle on the furnace. So it's basically just heated up. So we haven't got it back yet. If we can ever get that tank to actually cool down, I don't know. We might have to put some coolers in there. I was kind of hoping to avoid doing that. Well, you know what? We could actually, now that I think about it, and we haven't done it, is we could add a radiator system onto there with a digital valve and let it open up as well. That would probably, I mean, it's running through the ACs, but obviously the ACs are not that fast. So maybe we'll look at doing that um, is an option. But now I'm kind of like, we've been going on about Stationeers. I'm kind of like, I just want to do another stream of Stationeers because we do have a lot of stuff to do, and I do like the game. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do another stream of Stationeers tonight, and then tomorrow I'll probably just do. We'll take a look at a couple like Pana 3 or Panthropy, however you pronounce that. Genesis Alpha 1 and whatever the other one was there. And, oh, maybe the Subnautica. And then, we can take feedback on which one people want to see more of. But, Stationeers is kind of like the main one we're doing right now, at least until we run out of content, which will still take a while. But anyway, I'm going to call this good for this episode. I'll take about a 10-minute break as normal, top off my coffee, use the bathroom, that sort of fun stuff. And we'll be back with the next episode, which is going to be more prep for our O2 system, or our pressurization of the base, which is basically what we're working towards right now. So we do got to throw in the purge systems. We'll probably do that real quick because obviously it would make sense to have those purged out. And literally that's probably like a 10-minute process to add the valves in on everything. I mean, that's a quick and simple thing, which we just need to do. It was just a hindsight. I forgot to add them in the beginning, but it was more just get the gases stored at the time. And then what do we need to work on? Oh, and then we got to work on the, maybe we'll look at hooking a radiator system up to the gas system or the waste tank and see if that helps cool it down quite a bit faster. I would imagine it would at night. So, and especially since we're going to be cooling the gases directly, and then we'll put a gas temp script on there with a digital valve like we do on the radiator system. And then that way it'll keep it from, getting too cold. But yeah. So, like I said, we'll take about a 10-15 minute break, and then I'll be back with the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.